Well, what the fuck do we have here? Very interesting indeed. Welcome back, all you sexy chonk fuck. No! Can I not swear in the I'll bleep those out. Welcome back, all of you sexy steals and chonk lovers. Today, I want to take a little bit of a different turn. I want to talk about something, that's piqued my interest, but also has very controversial opinion. As we all know, this new update for Space Engineers has just released. Well, not released, but like, yeah, it's soon to come. Actually, wait, I think it is out. Okay, it hasn't come out, but it's soon to come out on February 2022. Whatever the fuck that means. So I thought we'd go through this together and talk about some of the new things that are being added to this DLC. And we'll talk about my problems with it and what I don't like. But first things first, let's watch this amazing trailer, shall we? Very, very intense indeed. Has a very Chonk-esque feel to it, you know, like awesome fucking music and then like a super cool like cinematic. You should check out some more of my videos. Anyways, it gives you a little snippet of what they were about to add, especially this railgun. Looks like there's some new physics, and you can even see that in walking through this one part, you can see that there's like some sort of like airlock system. It looks like, which I pray to the space engineer gods, me obviously, that it's a double, like two-door airlock. So like it opens one door, you walk in, closes the, it's probably not what it is. It's probably just a new skin for a sliding door, but we really need an airlock door. Okay, so if we scroll up just on their page, we can see that, you know, it looks like an airlock of some sort. Maybe it actually says reimagine combat, quality of life changes, an arsenal of free new weapons. Thank you, that's what we needed. None of this DLC shit, okay? I'll get into that, but well, just here's a little snippet of it. That's my anger, my visible anger towards the DLCs. Free and premium content, obvious. And then soon. Okay, so that's yeah, that's nice. So as you can see, we can see that giant gun, really awesome, like fixed rail cannon, which I'm excited to, you know, use maybe on some of my ships. I don't really know. I have there's a certain love that I have for like mods in my heart, and you know, as awesome it would be to have these guns. You know, I don't know if they can really beat the Arinx mod with those awesome cannons and everything, but we'll see what happens. And then there's that airlock that I'm really hoping is an actual airlock. All right, another warfare update. We see this sexy motherfucker, and that is what I'm talking about. That is a cannon. That is a gun. That is something that we needed in the start of Space Engineers. We got the missile launcher turret. We got the Gatling turret. But where were the cannons? Where were the long-range cannons? For fuck's sakes, where are the rail cannons? Come on. I was very surprised there was no cannon in the game at the very start, right? Especially with the size that people build at. Some ships get really massive, and you know, you really want to add those like large battleship cannons. And although this is not as massive or as menacing as some of the modded cannons out there, it really does have like a really cool and menacing feel as a cannon should. So, and it looks great. It honestly looks great. However, I think they need to do a lot more renovations or like redesigns for the old models, because I'm starting to think that Space Engineers is now looking kind of different in their newer models, like, you know, better and it looks great, but some of the older models are just kind of like lacking, like the tires, like some of the tires are kind of lacking. I also feel like there needs to be a little more variation in tires for people who actually like making cars. That's me. So we come up a bit and we see server maintenance, not too important. We see someone climbing a ladder. Now that is something I want to talk about right now, just very quickly. We got to get that fixed. Have at the end of the ladder animation, you get up and you stand up. And then once you're up there, you stand on the very top of the ladder, and then that's it. None of this turn on jetpack and just float there shit. I hate that. I hate when I climb up the ladders and it does the animation to climb up there and he's just sitting there on the tippy top of the ladder and he's right here and then he's on his jetpack. Like why would you do that? It bugs me. It makes me stop using them. I stopped using them because that bugs me so much. So here we go. Here's a little shot of the combat reimagined. Looks very, very intense. I'm actually liking the look of this ship. This is a very cool ship. It's got armor. You can see the middle column has all the thruster components and everything. It's got some Gatling turrets on there. I don't see any of the new weapons on it, but that's cool. That's okay. We got a nice red ship being attacked over there. I'm excited to see how it's reimagined. I mean, obviously it's reimagined if you add new guns, but is it reimagined? Like, do the turrets act differently? Are there more available options for the turrets? Maybe to target certain systems like some of the mods do. Maybe have it so that the turrets can be hacked. You know, maybe they should start adding like character AI. There's a great new mod out there called AI Enabled, and I'll put in the link description below, but it is a really cool mod. I just tried it out and it allows you to like spawn like little robot space engineer guys or with guns or have like little repair drones. Like space engineers, you need to have that in the game. I mean, this is great. This is great so far. And then we come up to the latest update. Significant growth, space engineers, 2 major updates released. AI game, I don't know what that means. Looking promising. I don't know. I don't know what any of these mean. You probably do. I don't. We can see some of the cannons that are being used. Now it looks like, which makes me very happy, they have a large ship version of the cannon right here. Then in the very back, you can barely see it, but there's a tiny little cannon right here. And that looks like a small version of this, you know, regular size cannon. But thank God, they also added an actual cannon block. So now you can make, I mean, this is clearly showing like a scripted turret with like 4 cannons, and that looks beautiful, by the way. I love that. Yeah, it's looking amazing. It looks great. I love this. So that's basically the whole new update coming to Space Engineers, and I am excited for it, but also like hesitant, because when you see a lot of these new things that Keen Software makes, like all these new guns and like new blocks, and you get excited, you're like, oh, this is gonna be so cool to build with, and I get to like really use them, and then it turns out, you know, like it costs $5, and some of you, that's fine, that's okay, you know, it's well worth it. But I think with the amount of DLCs that's come out, Space Engineers went from a game that was like $30 on Steam to now, like, with all the DLCs included, it's like $60. Like, it's a hefty, pricey game. And you may say like, oh, I'll never use the DLCs. Trust me, I said that when I first started playing, and I slowly got every single one of them. Some of them were gifted, and I praise you for giving them to me. That was great, and I love that. But it's just kind of annoying to think that, you know, to really enjoy this game and have all these cool new parts and new features to your ship, you have to get the DLC. You know, if you don't have the DLC, you can't place it. I had so many problems in the past where I would try and do a ship review or a mod review, or sorry, just a ship review or whatever, and people would have all of these awesome DLCs on the ship, and looking at the picture, you're like, wow, it looks amazing, or whatever, I want to show and showcase it, but now, you can't, because then they all just disappear because you don't have the DLC. I think they fixed it so that, you know, they still appear, you just can't place them or, like, build them or whatever, but, I mean, still, it was a little bit of a hassle. It's not a problem anymore, I can use the DLC, but still. One of my big pet peeves. Another thing I forgot to mention is what I kind of just noticed at the start. It looks like they're coming up with a new pane of glass, which I'm super excited for. We look through in this trailer at the very start, you can kind of see it looks like a steeper version, or maybe it's just like a thinner version of a glass pane, because it kind of looks like it has this like little guarded area. And now that I'm looking back at it, you can kind of see these control panels look a little different. Yeah, so let's take a look at those. Yeah, it looks like a new type of like control panel. It's 100% going to be downloadable content that you have to pay for, but still, it looks really cool. And I do believe that these window blocks are new. These are definitely new window blocks. Very cool, very cool. Well, I think I've talked my brains out about this whole thing. I just want to make this quick video before I have to go tomorrow, or I guess it will be today, whenever this video comes out. But I'm going up north. I've got some work. They're sending me alone. Your Chonk Lord is going to go build some awesome houses all by himself, because that's what your Lord does in his spare time, or as a real job. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this type of content, please leave a like. Comment down below. Please comment down below. Honestly, comment before you like it. Comment and let me know what you liked, what you enjoyed, what you're excited to see more. I saw some of the comments on my last video about some games I want to play. I think I want to pick up Doom. Some of you really want to see me play a horror game. I'd love to play a horror game. I get scared pretty easily. I'll turn off all the lights, make it super dark in here. It'll be great. We'll have a good time. I thought of some other sci-fi games that may kind of correlate to the audience that watches my Space Engineers channel. So I really hope that you enjoy this. And I am thinking about bringing the Minecraft series back because, you know, I kind of started it and then slowed down a little bit, stopped, kind of just gave up on it. But now I think I want to get back into it. I want to, you know, get back into this. I want to make this channel grow. I want to make it work. So, and I thank you guys every day for, you know, the support you give me, the ideas you give me, and I don't know, I'm happy to be here in front of you guys. Too long, don't care. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next. And as always, stay safe, stay lovely, stay Chonk, my beautiful Chonk army. Subscribe, check out the Discord. You know you want to. This has been your Lord Chonkers. Now signing out.